What do you love the most about YouTube?
I started YouTube to learn English. Right
Hmm.
now, after a year passed, I started to teach English. That's how my English journey changed me. So when I started my
Hmm.
English journey, I received a lot of negative comments. But right now, I'm receiving positive comments from people. People have started to like my videos.
Hmm. It happens. Okay, so how did your journey start? What are the things that you have recently seen or you have noticed that, okay, because of these things, I'm able to speak fluent English, and as you said, now you get good remarks. So, what is that change?
Yes, absolutely. I really love to answer this question. So, first of all, when I started my English journey in second year, when I was studying second year of my college, I started my English journey. Now I'm in my final year. So in that time, I could not know how to articulate words, how to speak English like that. That's how my English journey was started. So randomly, I have started to follow the four aspects of learning language, LS, RW. But when it comes to me, when I was a beginner, I only followed listening and speaking. When it comes to reading and writing, I felt that was not my cup of tea. I hate reading books too. Right now, reading becomes a habit for me. I become bookworm and I started to writing journals too. So when I started these two aspects in my life, when I incorporated reading and writing in my English journey, simultaneously I'm doing listening and speaking. It's casual thing. Normally, every day I will do for my practice learning English journey. But specifically when it comes to reading and writing, it changed my English journey, especially how I'm speaking, not only in the way of speaking, because when I started my reading journey, it improved a lot. I learned lot of things from books. I not only improved my English when it comes to my personality development, how to speak, how to articulate words, how to make conversation in a proper way. So many things I have learned from books, especially from self-help books. So this is my English journey, sir.
Yes, that is terrific. And please help me understand what you wrote in the beginning. What topics you chose? Okay, this is something that I should start writing with. Or what sort of books you started read. The question is, what were the things you started to write with, and what were the books you started to read when you started your journey of English?
Yes, of course. I really love this question. So when it comes to reading part, I would love to answer reading first, then I move to
Mhm.
writing because writing is recently I have started. Yes, I
Yes.
started my reading journey in a book name called The Beauty of Purpose in Life, which was written by Shala Purvi. So it's all about life purpose. So you can call it as an self-improvement, self-help books. That's how my English reading journey was started. That was my first book. I started reading it. So after that, I was not be consistent of reading books because I found that reading is not captivating for me to do forward or continue it. So I stopped it. Then after I realized that no, I want to be a bookworm. I want to know a lot of things because I have a desire to become an orator, like communicator. If I want to speak English, if I want to convey a message to people, means I really want to gain a lot of knowledge. So
Mhm.
that's how I utilize it. If I want to improve my knowledge, I just want to start reading books. So then after I started reading books like Secret, and in the Secret have Magic, another book. And right now, currently I have been reading Populist, which was also written by Shala Pavin. So these books are comes under self-help improvement books and personality development books. So that's how I'm really enjoying the process too. Now, when it comes to the reading part, I started my reading just describing about my day. When I started the gratitude book called The Magic from Secret, which was written by Rhonda Byron, I came to know about the value of gratitude, the power of feeling, the power of the magic word thank you. So I started my writing journey, especially expressing my gratitude, like thank you for the beautiful day, and I express the gratitude for the best 5 things in my life. That's how I started my journey, especially for writing. Right now, I'm just writing, describing the day, what is the specific and unique thing which inspired me or happiest moment. I started writing those things in that diary each and every single day. In case if I forgot to write, in case I don't find any appropriate time to write means I just express the gratitude from my heart because I have been following the magic technique like magic stone also. I just talk to myself, I introspect to myself before going to the bed. So I just allot 5 minutes. So this is all
That
about writing and reading
is,
journey.
yes, that is wonderful. And one should have these things to improve one's communication skills. Sometimes what happens, we keep waiting for people to come to us, and we feel okay. Once that person is there, from there we will commence our journey. From there we will commence any conversation, anything in English. But it really happens. What we can do, as you said, we can have that thing with ourselves. We can give a topics. We can give a topic to ourselves, or we can do anything. So this is what we can do. And tell me that when you started reading books, did you not find it a bit challenging? Because when you start reading novels, what happens? Sometimes people don't understand the language. Before that, one of the primary problems they face is vocabulary. The more you read, the more new words you will stumble upon. And after that, you feel, yeah, why I'm reading it? Because I only know one or two new words, and here I have various words. So how can I do that? How can I learn? So from there, I think people become uninterested in reading anything. But what
Yes.
about you? What made you continue your journey of reading?
Yes, sir. I agree with your points. As you
Hmm.
mentioned, that especially when I started my reading journey, I found it was difficult. It was daunting task for me to continue reading.
Mhm.
Even though that was a beautiful book which I chosen from my heart, that was my beginning stage. I did not have the habit of reading in my life. So I usually felt reading is not my cup of tea. So when I started the journey, I felt it really difficult. Then after I quit it, after 2 3 months, it take me. Then again I restarted my reading journey. So that's why I taken a challenge in my channel for the magic book for 28 days. So for the continuous 28 days, I have read the book and I have uploaded the video. In that time, my English was not good because that was my
Hmm.
beginning stage. So once I continue the 28 days continuously, the reading part and following, applying those principles in my life, it gives a lot of happiness and cultivates a lot of positive vibration through my heart. I have seen it. You can see my background of my YouTube studio setup.
Hmm.
It's all about the gratitude and the manifestation. I manifested my dreams. When I started my English journey, I didn't have any proper equipment. You can see no mobile phone, no tripod, anything. But right now, I have some amount of sufficient things which needed for me to take or shoot videos. So that feeling which creates my happiness from my heart, that leads to me continue the English reading journey, especially when it comes to book. Then after I started to read only The Secret, Happiness, everything which I like most. But being an English literature student, I'm telling you, I don't like reading novels. Why I don't know. I don't find any interest to reading it. My professors have suggested me lot of novels like Robinson Crusoe, lot of things they have suggested me, but still now I haven't complete any novel completely. But
Hmm.
when it comes to self-help book, I'm really enjoying it, sir. To be honest, I'm really enjoying the process.
Right. Even I also know a little bit about English honors. I think my sister also did English honors. Now she is a teacher. So whenever I tried reading her novels, honest to God, they were really very difficult for me to understand the context those books had. So what I did, I really did not understand the language, and I stopped reading. But when it comes to some novels, first of all, we have to look for our own interest, where our interest lies. If you feel you are interested in romantic novels, if you are interested in thrilled novels, if you are interested in that horrible novels based on horror stories, so like that we can categorize things. We can know, okay, this is something I am enamored of. But when it comes to academic, already we are uninterested in pursuing graduation or doing all these degrees. After that we have a lot of pressure. What about you, that how your journey has been for academic? Do you really enjoy that and you have that pressure, okay, I just need to be a graduate?
Okay, when it comes to my academic, I
Hmm,
really enjoy the process. But I
hmm,
have completed my schooling, everything in government school, government
hmm,
sector. So when it comes to my graduation part, to be honest, my father didn't allow me to do BA English Literature. He only forced me to do BSc Mathematics. He thought that one who complete the mathematics in their graduation, they will be intelligent like that. But when it comes to me, mathematics is not my cup of tea. I felt mathematics is daunting and difficult for me to study. But my father forcefully joined me in a BSc Mathematics college in a private sector. I went for 10 days. Then after, because of the fees infrastructure was very high,
hmm.
I quit my college. So I
Okay.
thought, okay, this is a wonderful opportunity for me to quit the college. I stopped my
Hmm,
college and 1 year was wasted. But I did not waste that 1 year. I prepared competitive examination, which was
hmm,
conducted by Tamil Nadu government in my state. Then after next year, my father naturally convinced himself and he told me, okay, you can do BA English Literature, but you have to do in government college. Okay,
hmm,
then only
hmm,
I will let you to do BA English Literature. But the college which my father told me, I hate the college. I did not like to join the college. But what can I do? But I love the literature especially, so I joined it. Right now I really enjoying it. In case if I didn't join this college means I did not started my English journey. I didn't started my YouTube channel. Right now, I never have this conversation with you too. When it comes to my academic part, I'm really enjoying the process because of English only.
hmm. And I think, does grammar come in the picture when you go for academic?
No, sir, not that much. But when I was
Hmm,
in first year, I had a separate paper for grammar, advanced English grammar. I had a separate paper for that. But my professors did not take care of that so much. So because
hmm,
of I'm in a government college, so no professors are there, no sufficient professors are there. They didn't even take grammar, give importance to communication skill. Nothing will happen. Being English literature student, I will be really suffering to find English environment in my college.
right. No offense, but is it like they also don't know how to teach grammar, or they are also not good at grammar, or they feel, okay, that is not important? What is the thing?
Personally, I felt okay. They might be know the grammar rules, everything, but they don't willing to teach the grammar to students.
Hmm,
Because when it comes to my friend circle, they don't understand English. They
hmm,
felt English is a stranger language. So because of students, professors wouldn't take care of learning English or teaching English grammar, grammatical rules like that. Because of now, our generation was distracted by social media when it comes to mobile phone. So my friends, you only use watching reels like that. They don't have the
right.
interest, so my professor stopped teaching everything.
Yes. Even I have had this misapprehension when it comes to English lecturers or our trainers, especially in government colleges. I don't find they speak English. What about your college? That being the lecturer of English honors, or being the lecturer of any particular subject, do they use that language while teaching?
Yes, sir. Of course, not every professor, but basically there are professors or they who speak extraordinary English. They
Oh,
speak like beautiful way. So that's why I inspired by their speeches.
hmm,
But I usually saw them whenever any functions which held in my college, like some inauguration function like that. In that time, they usually give welcome speech in English. That's
hmm,
the time I see, okay, my professors are speaking English like this. Then after I go and ask them some suggestion how to improve English like that. They suggested me to start reading books, start reading newspaper like the daunting task, but I never followed it.
Yes. And then I would say, yes, that is really fascinating when your lecturers go for that audition, or when they become the mentors, and when they represent the college and they have to give a speech on that. And that is really very wonderful.
Yes, of course. So I have a question, sir. So
Hmm.
right now I'm in a learning process, especially in intermediate level. So you have used such a beautiful words, new vocabulary words that I see in a video. I have listened it. So could you please guide me or give any suggestion to improve my vocabulary in order to enhance my vocabulary knowledge? Especially I would like to be a communication trainer, orator, or best communicator like that means definitely I want to enhance my vocabulary part.
Right. So for that, you have to program yourself in that particular way. If you want to inculcate new words in your day to day speaking, what you need to do is, first of all, you have to listen to nice people. People, those who are already eloquent speakers of this particular language. If you listen to them, I guarantee that on a regular basis, you are going to encounter at least two to three new words. And from there, you can make a note of that. I have also seen most of the nice speakers, what they do use idioms, they do use new words. But being a lesser known face, when you do so, people feel that, okay, you are just flaunting. That is not the right thing to say. That is not the thing that people should consider. When I use that, most of the people say that, okay, I only flaunt. But I really don't care. My competition is with the people who are already proficient in this language. So you need to follow people, those who are very good at this particular language. You can follow some English news channels, and you will get the insights of this particular language, the right pronunciation, the right uses of idioms, or right uses of new words. This is one thing. And when it comes to me, how I use, I really enjoy doing that. And what happens is, if I find new words, I take it as a sole responsibility that no matter what, I will use that word. And thanks to God, I have been an ambience where most of the people do use these new words. Or till few months back, I used to teach in an institute. There, I had some trainers. They were way more better than me. They often used nice expressions. They often used nice words, which I was sometimes not mindful of. So I learned from these people. If you have a competition with people who know nothing, so you would never ever learn. And reading, you are very much into reading. I think when you read a novel and it is explicit, you are going to gain a large number of vocabulary, a large number of new words. So from there, I learned that. And last but not the least, you must go for the repetition, because you have to have that. What I do every 15 days, I just go for the revision. I have my notebook, I just go through the pages. And when I do so, what I do, I make sure I will I will use them with myself, or I will use them in examples. So recently, I learned a new word, that is traffic. Before this conversation, I was reading something. So I have decided that I'm going to use it. Traffic means wonderful. So whatever I find, and whatever I find wonderful, whatever I find beautiful, I am going to say traffic rather than saying beautiful. So that's
Traffic,
how traffic.
traffic. Could you please spell it?
Yes, TERRIFIC. Traffic. This is
Traffic.
traffic. Hmm.
Okay, sir.
Traffic, and that is traffic is different, and traffic is different. There is a subtle difference.
I think it is comes under D sound. Traffic.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. T-
I have learned a
tra-
new word from your
Mhm.
conversation is traffic.
Yes. So these are things, and you should enjoy that. you should not take it as a pressure. When I use new words, I try to enjoy that. And I usually wait for that situation. If I want to say I agree with you, for agree I have a lot of synonyms. Rather than saying I agree with you, I wouldn't say I agree. I can replace that with other idioms, with other expressions. So this is what I do. But for that I keep waiting. Okay, let that person say, then I'll say that. And it really doesn't matter what the conversation is, what the topic is, what I want to share, what I want to listen to. I make sure whatever I have memorized, I bring it to the table. So for that, you have to create some space. You have to practice it in a way where you can do that. And with the passage of time, it will come. There is nothing that only I do that. Everyone can do it.
Wow. It's really traffic suggestion, sir.
Okay. Yes.
You have mentioned such a beautiful ways and practical ways that we
Mhm.
want to enjoy the process of learning vocabulary part two. Because when
Mhm.
it comes to vocabulary part, learning new words, people would think it is very difficult for them. But the way you have explained it, it's really captivating for me to inculcate those habits in my life and start enjoying the process of learning English words. That's really wonderful. Hereafter, I would try to incorporate the synonyms for agree with you, ordinary words. Instead of using basic words, I would start to
Mhm.
use some new synonyms or some expression. It would really helpful for my English journey to enhance my vocabulary.
Yes. And if you allow me to add one more thing, I would love to share my experience.
Yes,
And
of course.
when people go for advanced words, make sure they need to know the basic words. If I talk about myself, that what people do when they start their journey of learning this language, they only go for expensive words. They only go for some mysterious words. Okay, I would use this, and that's how I would amaze that person. It does happen, but you also need to know the basic words. Believe me, I almost know all the basic words which I need. Not all, but for where I can use them for my day-to-day conversation. I have enough words. So
That's
when it comes to kitchen, I can say that I know quite a few words. When it comes to medical, when it comes to day-to-day life, or when it comes to my neighbors, so I know most of the words. In short, I want to say that you can work on adjectives. I know adjectives for taste. I know adjectives for good situations. I know adjectives for bad situations. I know when people are angry, when people are sad. So, like these basic words, I know. Then I know synonyms of them. Yes.
thank you so much for your precious message that you have mentioned. Learn adjectives. Yes, sir. Hereafter, I will concentrate on it because I don't know where I have to start to improve my vocabulary part session like that. Right now, I came to know about some clarity. I have get some clarification where to start to improve. So
Hmm.
definitely, I would follow what are the things you have mentioned in this conversation in my English journey. It's really helpful for me, not only for me, for the all the viewers who have been watching this video right now. They also get to know about some extra points to enhance their English vocabulary parts.
Yes, I hope so.
So as you are mentioned that you are a trainer, so could you please evaluate my English level? So I really want to become like you. So where I
Hmm.
need to work on.
Yes, you are already there. That I am just a nonentity. I'm not the person that you can have a competition with. But yes, you are already speaking very well, and I don't feel that there is something you need to specifically focus on. Having said that, there is always room for improvement for everyone. Being a learner, being a trainer, I also feel that there are a lot of things that I need to work upon. Same goes with you. When you feel okay, you lack particularly vocabulary, just focus on that. When you feel you lack that particular thing, then you should focus on it. So
Yeah.
you know yourself more than anyone else. Yes.
And sir, you have mentioned recently you have used like now it's something new word. So what does it mean? It
Which one?
starts from recently it was nonamity, something I didn't catch it.
Okay. Nonanity. Nonanity
Nonamity.
means nonanity means a person who has not achieved much.
Okay, nonality.
Yes, nonanity.
Wow.
Hmm. So
I
this is
think you
something
have a great collection of vocabulary.
not much. Yes, actually, no, it is like it reminds me of an idiom that goes like, in the land of blind, one-eyed man is the king. In the land
Okay,
of
what does
blind,
it
one,
mean?
it means if there are 100 people, if only one person knows much or more than these people, you people are going to make him that, oh, he knows everything. It is really not like that, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I really don't know much. The thing is, you people have just started your journey. Once you
Yes.
spend that amount of time with this language, you are going to feel, yes, I don't have any competition with Sunil. I have a competition with the great speakers. So this is the thing. You people have just started, and when you find a person like me, so you feel okay. This person has something to share. But believe me, that this language is really very vast. I know nothing. I know only 1%. But you should have someone that you can look up to. Okay, I need to defeat this person. I should have a competition with this person. After that, my target is that. So just give your time to this language, and over time, you will ace it.
Yeah, graphic message. So now only I realized it.
Hmm.
Yes. And I would like to know about your how long have you been learning this language? When did you start your English journey?
I would say it has been almost a decade. I started my English, yes, I started my English journey in 2012 after doing BTech. Actually, I am also an engineer. So after doing BTech, I started working on my speaking skills. I really worked harder. Worked my elbows to the bone. It means I worked very hard. It is an idiom that I learned recently. So work to your bones to the elbow. So I did that. I tried almost every technique that you people get to know, and some YouTubers introduce right now. I did everything earlier, almost 10 years back. So that's why I say that if you spend this much time, it is certain that if you devote your time to one particular thing, you will certainly become the master of it. That's why I know a little bit. You people have just started. You must have given a year or a couple of years. But if you have patience, if you enjoy learning this language, if you stay with this language, then you will outshine others.
Wow, yes, sir, of course. I'm believing it. So
Hmm.
hereafter, I start my process to enjoy, to learn each
Hmm.
and new things every day. Going to force myself to learn, to study grammar, something new. As you have mentioned that, I'm going to enjoy the process.
You have to, because once Mike Tyson said, you have to enjoy what you hate the most, because at the end of the day, this is something you cannot elude. You have to do it. Imagine if
Yes.
I were to lose weight, and if I'm told to run, how long will I stay away from it? How long will I ignore it? Sooner or later, I have to do it if I were to lose weight. So if you want to be adept at English, you really have to work on vocabulary, gestures, postures, or whatever is required there. And you are already doing. If you want to make your career in it, I don't want you to leave anything. Be the master of everything. Because time will come, you will feel, okay, right now I like this. I should have worked upon it that point of time. This is something I'm not very good at. I should work on. So this is the right time. Try to work on each and everything. Pronunciation, right sentence structure, knowledge, patience, and be a good listener. Sorry. what I do, I really listen to people so patiently. And in today's era, people don't have patience.
Yes, of course.
This is the difference. Yes.
Yeah, yes. I just seen the way you speak. It's so casual, natural, and simultaneously you are using beautiful vocabulary parts. It's really
Hmm.
inspiring me to learn more and more. I think it is a journey. We don't have a destination to stop.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, thank you so much for your valuable time, sir. I have learned so many things and you have shared so many precious, valuable messages. It's really traffic. And
Hmm.
thank you so much. I have learned new words too from your side and idioms.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Yeah, in future we'll connect once again. In that time, I will express my vocabulary parts even more better.
Yes, certainly, certainly. Yes, we would love to do that, and I really enjoyed that. You really admired me a lot. I don't feel I do deserve that much, but it was so nice of you. So I wish you luck for your journey. Keep learning, keep improving. Okay, see you again.
Yes, sir. It means a lot to me. Thank you for inspiring me. Bye
Okay,
bye.
take care. Yes, bye.